Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and it's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. And if you're not a Virgo and this has popped up on your feed, it's absolutely your message. It's 100%. There's the only reason why it would come to you is if it's something that you need to hear, if only for a pep talk or support, maybe some sort of insights. And then to dig even deeper, there is predictive elements to this as well. So it can help you on many, many levels. So thank you so much. My name is Michelle. This is Born Without Boundaries. Please remember to subscribe and like this video and communicate. Definitely comment below about your experiences, because whereas the video might not give you extra insights, somebody else in the comments may. So this is where we begin. The Empress. So already when you see her, you're in a good place, because what she's talking about is sustainable abundance, and she's talking about not only sustainable abundance but the ability to produce sustainable abundance yourself. The fact that there are resources and there is abundance and there is capacity all around you. Now, a lot of times this could this could be a mother figure, maternal figure. But if you think about it more broadly, metaphorically, it's somebody who just provides unconditionally, or having access to the resources that provide unconditionally. So it is an energy of abundance. Then we have this card. Oh, damn. Okay. Queen of Cups. This is unconditional abundance and loving. So the Queen of Cups is usually more like the major arcana is usually more concept or the energy that you're living in. But the Queen of Cups being a minor arcana, but part of the court, she represents usually a human being or your personal attitude. So this is just lots of resources, lots of abundance. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is an opportunity for love, connection, gratitude, the universe showing gratitude, outpouring of appreciation for you. So when I see this right now, I think, oh, the viewer is going to get some very generous offer or act of generosity. Like it could come in the form of a raise, it could come in the form of a bonus, it could come in the form of an inheritance. It may not be money, it could just be resources or support. Somebody really like singing your praises or supporting you, like an outpouring of support. It could also be love. It could also be pregnancy with all this water energy and this maternal energy. Could very well be fertility. You could also expand that metaphorically to be fertile as in you're being very productive right now. You're able to take what you have and replicate it and multiply it, right? So, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Somebody loves you. And I don't mean necessarily romantic. I mean, like, they really appreciate you, and you're getting shown appreciation, or this is your feelings. Because I do channel the energy of Virgo, Virgo energy in general, is that it could be that there's this outpouring sense of love and happiness and joy and wanting to be helpful and unconditionally. With the presence of the Queen of Cups, there's unconditional. It's just constant supply of support and love. So y'all could be falling in love. Y'all could be falling in love with where you are, where you're at in life, just realizing that you're so unbound in your happiness that it's spilling over, and people will definitely sense this in you. They will say, oh wow, you're like, think joy, think walking down the streets floating on a cloud kind of energy. So wow, like, just, I mean, if I could like pick out cards that would describe just kind of like feeling like you're on cloud nine and yet at the same time just realizing that you're happy, you're on cloud nine because you are in such a good time with yourself right now, and that you are being appreciated, and somebody's being very generous to you. Like if I was one of those traditional, like, you know, like tarot card readers, right? And I'd be like, oh, somebody is coming into your life and they're going to be very generous. They're going to be very generous to you. You're about to be given such abundance and such love. You know, it's like, you know, but that's kind of what it is. To be honest, that's kind of what it is. It's like there's there's an outpouring of generosity and love and gratitude, right? So make gratitude your attitude. But no, seriously, like that's whatever you can do to get into that energy, that's what's going to be most productive for you this week and moving in through the next month. Because we do have a full moon present here, and I like to see, like, between moons, like, you know, that reiteration of that circular pattern communicates to me that this could be like a moon phase, like a month, right? So it's like over the next month to get yourself in this very generous and giving and or grateful modality is going to be key to productivity for you. It's key to productivity in general, but it's almost like it's going to be easier for you. And also, I would have to say that it could be from your mother, right? Because there is maternal energy here. This card to me always represents Cancer. And this is oftentimes a maternal figure, because she's often pictured in this card as pregnant, having a pregnant belly, which is metaphoric in terms of, you know, the visuals, the design of the card. But ultimately, it's what's being very given and very abundant and filled with love. So this is a time of love. Somebody's showing you love. They're showing you caring and concern and kindness, or this is really happy news in terms of saying, I'm bringing forth new love. I'm replicating love. I'm giving love, or I've created a new life. So y'all let me know. I know some of Virgos watching cannot get pregnant, right? So I get it that it's not specifically for pregnant, but it could be metaphorically pregnant, because this is just an abundance of sharing and happiness and kindness and just gratitude. So it could be very much that something generous, a generous offer is coming your way. Y'all could be getting a raise, okay? Y'all literally, you could be getting, but the thing is this, if so, it wouldn't be since it's not pentacles, it's cups. It would be a raise based on the fact that somebody is just so grateful for what you do. So in other words, it's not just, oh, they make me money, so I'm going to give them more money. That would be more practical, more pentacles, but this is cups. So there's also a level of appreciation, like sincere appreciation for having you around. That this generosity or act of generosity is being given to you. Like real appreciation for the fact that you're here. Okay, and then we have, don't let pride get in your way. This is coming in reverse. So it's like, this isn't a pride issue, right? It's like, let down your guard. If I had to translate that, it's like, let down your guard. Let down your guard. Don't judge or base things on the past. Let down your guard. And then we have, bring love into the situation, act through kindness, act in generosity, and act also in the betterment of all. Since this is Aquarian energy, this is about like community giving. It could also be that this is philanthropic, something like somebody's being very generous. Either somebody's giving charity, or your generosity and your charity is being appreciated. So this could be charity efforts. And then don't let your past hold you back. Be generous, be giving. Don't be prejudiced or think, oh, I shouldn't be generous because when I've been generous in the past, I just got screwed. No, it is most certainly with these cards time to open your heart to new experiences and new possibilities, and not limit yourself based on anything from the past that might have made you guarded by hurting you or disappointing you. There you go. Bottom line, that's not the end of the reading, but here we are. I have so many questions. Okay, we have higher power here. Bada bing. I love that this is 4, since that means it's very reliable energy. It's very spiritual message, but it's also very reliable. In other words, you're going to feel this in a very real time, in a very real way, but it's very spiritual experience. A higher power is just, it's like you see the key to awareness is right there. The key is it's right at that third eye chakra. That's the key. It's like all of a sudden you become aware. You become aware. Become aware of what? And also higher power is intervening and helping and making you realize something, giving you a clue. It's coming. It's like you're realizing something. And that either makes you generous or people are realizing something about you and they're opening their heart to you. And then we have the tribe. So we're talking about a group that you belong to, people that you care about, realizing who really loves you. Bottom line, who really loves you, who really appreciates you, and surrounding yourself with those people and really finding that place that you belong and you can really be appreciated. I love that. I love that. Also, yeah, this has got to do, it's got to do with the group that you belong to. That group can mean the people that you work with or the company that you work for. It could mean your family. It could mean finding your family or finding like that perfect job that's going to pay you twice what you make because they really can appreciate what you bring to the table. And you would then get a higher salary and this sense of feeling of the team is really happy that you're there. You know what I'm saying? You're not constantly struggling against unrealistic expectations or micromanagement. It would be that. Ooh. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay. So questions. How is all this happening? How is all this happening? Oh, how is this coming to Virgo? First of all, it's through friendship and celebration, or a social party, it could be a party that you're going to or attending or starting to, just be more social, which with the Aquarian energy there could be as well. Knight of Pentacles, also something that was slow, but very pedantic. This is very much Virgo energy or Taurus energy. This sense of doing it right and doing it slowly so that you get it done right the first time. So in other words, this has been something that you have been slowly building, and now you're finally reaping the fruits of your labor. This labor would have started maybe up to a year ago. It wasn't that long ago. And that's why I think it says don't let pride get in your way, because there's a sense of, yes, you could block more blessings by saying, I designed this, I worked hard, give it to me this way. Instead, let it be open and let people appreciate you and let yourself enjoy how much everything is functioning and working for everybody around you, and you will be met by more love and gratitude and appreciation. So this is a slow build, something that took somebody a while to get to. It could have been a party that you've been planning for a while. It could have been a social gathering that you've been planning for a while, or a social gathering that takes a lot of planning that you attend or that you've attended. Also a sense of you could have been building up a strong friend group, a strong sense of friendship, and a strong place of belonging. And now you're finally feeling it. You're finally reaping the benefits from it. Not that you did it for the benefits, but that maybe you did. You're finally feeling it and really, oh my God, I'm so happy that I did things the way that I did things, or that things happened the way that they did. There is appreciation here that has been a long time coming because of conscious efforts to make it so. Ooh. That's a lot of words, though. That's a lot of words. Let's get more words. Okay. So when I say how is this coming to Virgo, I really mean like the Magician. The how is you. So it is through plans or practices that you put into place. Yes. And it's also through, in other words, steady meditation. Manifestation. This is the magic moment. You're about to you're about to experience a magic moment. And when I say a magic moment, I mean that if you look at every demonstration of magic in pop culture, media, even stories, magic is instantaneous gratification, right? It's like one thing, it wasn't there and then suddenly it was. You think, you snap your fingers, I Dream of Jeannie would, blink her eyes and nod her head, whatever it is, something that was there, something that wasn't there is suddenly there. And that's what we think magic is. But that's not true. The truth of magic is that it is manifestation. It's just manifestation on fast forward, sped up, so that you don't see all the lethargic work in between. Manifestation is magic in the 3D world because everything in the 3D world has to do with height, length, width, three-dimensional matter. And that's slower moving energy. So we think because it doesn't happen overnight, magic isn't happening. When really magic is just the end result of long-term manifestation. That's what it is. So you're about to get a magic moment where you oh my God, it's here, but you're gonna know where it came from. And on some level, especially because you're Virgo or a Virgo energy, that's going to be even more magical for you because it's going to give you a sense of confidence in who you are to realize, well, I can change everything in my life, can I? And yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's just in the 3D world, it doesn't happen overnight. Like magic. You're going to realize how magical you are. That's what the magician has to tell us, is that you realize how magical you are. You've made this happen. You've made it work. And then the Four of Swords. And I'm sure there was a lot. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. That was a lot of pain in between. I knew. But then we have Four of Swords, which is tying up loose ends. So you're also, this may be coming to you through somebody who is tying up loose ends or trying to make amends with you or paying their debts, or it could be coming through you doing this. But it's like all of a sudden this is happening because I remember I still attached to the question of how is this coming into their lives. So it has something to do with tying up loose ends and finding a truce. Like finding a truce in your current situation by tying up those loose ends, by making amends with the past, by reconciling issues or problems, all of those things. But that's how it's happening. Please come and join me on Patreon. I have a Patreon channel now. I hope you'll become a member there. It's only $5 a month, but you get all of the extended readings half off. You can also just come on board to the extended reading and buy them for the normal price. But I hope to see you there. The link is below.